Hey everybody. We are live coming from Nancy's kitchen where we have our central perk picture up. The reason why we're over at Nancy's house today is because I had plumbing issues. My basement almost flooded. It was this close to flooding, and Nancy walked downstairs and she goes, "What's that smell?" And then I looked at the drain and I was like, "Oh my God, we almost had a flood." So the plumbers are here.
Stephanie, that's so disgusting.
I have to be honest. People are gonna go, why is it different? Yeah, so the plumbers are here and they're going to fix the problem and hopefully it will get solved. I have no clue what the problem is, but you pay them by the hour and then they do stuff. It's fun. Thanks, Nance. Nancy's brushing her teeth in the kitchen. Everybody, we'll give you a minute to log on.
Tell them something that's not true.
Kidding. We'll give people a little bit of time. We want to do like a little spontaneous live because we didn't do one yesterday. It's been a crazy weekend, man. It's like been a lot of emotion. I've been on all the Twitter chat rooms and they're like, "Oh my God, like we're just in shock over this." Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
You're gonna have to make some space for me.
Okay, I'll make a little space for you.
Thank you.
I'll make a little
I hate
space.
doing it from my house because I have high ceilings at my house and the sound gets off.
Echoes, you mean?
It echoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it drives me crazy because if you guys don't know this about me by now, I'm a perfectionist. And
No.
I thought you would have been at the comments by now. You didn't even click on it.
Oh, I don't even know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, why don't you do that?
This is
Here,
again, if you're just
you
logging
know how to
on.
do that?
I got this.
Stephanie, but you know how to do that.
Yeah, dude. Oh, look at that. Hi, everybody. How are you girls feeling today? It's just surreal. I'm waiting. I read on page 6 that people are waiting for the group. What is it called? What am I trying to say? The group statement from the Friends cast, because I guess they're going to do a joint statement, not a joint statement, but they're going to do a group statement on Matthew Perry. So I'm just kind of waiting on that. The autopsy stuff came back, and it came back, but we don't have anything solid yet.
They said that they're going to have to do more stuff on
investigating, but the news is that there were no hardcore drugs found. It was just prescription.
Did you bring the comb downstairs?
It's right here, dude. It's just prescription medicine.
I wanted to go live at 3:00 Pacific Standard Time.
We'll wait a little bit.
And Stephanie goes, "No, we got to go at 2:30. I don't want to wait that long." And then she wasn't ready.
I missed you guys. I couldn't deal. I had to be with somebody. I've been with Nancy all morning. You have to remember, I got plumbers next door, so I had to be at Nancy's house bright and early. And I had to spend the whole morning with her.
You've got the keys to Mom and Dad's house. You can always go down the street to Mount Tabor and hang out with them.
It's so much easier with the dogs.
I mean, seriously.
Why don't you back up a little bit?
Well, no, I'm just going to go like this.
I just don't want your knees to get...
No, they're comfortable.
Hey, guys.
Yes.
Hey.
Did you read this?
Hi from Arkansas.
Where you got to?
I've been to Arkansas.
Can you show me where that is?
Oh, right there. Sorry, Mary from Arkansas. Hi, hello.
This is our Central Perk Friends plaque that we bought, and read the quote stuff.
It's got "We were on a break," and it's got pivot 3 times. It's got "How you doing?" It's got the relaxy cab. It's got "My lobster." Who's your lobster? Does anyone have a lobster out there, guys? We know what a lobster is. It's your soulmate.
Bonjour. Bonjour.
And then, of course, it's got the couch. So we just wanted to put this up in honor of Matthew Perry and his passing. But again, the autopsy's coming out. We're waiting for the statement from the Friends cast. I called it. I told Nancy yesterday, I go, they're going to come out as a group. I go, no one's going to come out by themselves. Yeah. They're going to be solidarity all the way, because it was like brother sisters. I mean, it really was. So
it's weird. Apparently Henry has said that he is just like in his book.
He said that?
Princess Carol, there was on Twitter today, they were was it Kinsey Schofield?
Oh, okay.
She wrote that Harry wrote in Spare that he what is just like Chandler and he just loves Friends and all this stuff. I didn't read Spare.
Well,
obviously.
someone said there was chatter on Twitter a couple.
And she said like he's nothing like Chandler. It's go to Kinsey Schofield's Twitter. She wrote something funny.
Yeah, we're devastated too. Oh, we love you, Mary. Hope everyone's doing well. It is quite the shock, that's for sure. And a lot's been going, it really, man, listen, Jada got lucky. She got lucky, man, because that story got buried.
You know who else got
quick.
You know who else got lucky? And only people that live in America and follow the politics of America. So that's not a lot because the politics of America are so stupid right now.
It got buried.
Jamal Bowman.
Who's that?
Okay. This guy who is part of the House of Representatives. He's a progressive, but he's on the Democrat side.
We're talking politics.
He pulled a month ago or
hi Portugal. That's awesome.
He pulled the fire alarm to stop a vote at the at the Capitol.
Yeah.
And it was like the biggest story. And then they found out, and he said, I didn't pull it on purpose. Well, then they found video and he did pull it on purpose. And
just give it to me.
and so that story sort of got buried too, which I thought was funny. A lot of stories
Meghan
are
Markle
getting buried.
Parody is here. Hey.
Oh, cool. Hi, Meghan Markle Parody.
We're friends on Twitter. She's so funny.
Your
page is so funny.
I have a hat on in my sweatshirt because, guys, it's cold in Portland today, so I'm just.
Nancy hasn't ventured out yet.
I haven't ventured out.
She hasn't ventured out.
Still in my.
I already went to the store. You guys want to see what I got before we start the?
Oh, she's so excited about this.
400.
Oh my goodness!
Look at this. 440 pieces of candy.
Oops.
Okay, I got this at Fred Meyer. 30% off, people. 440 pieces of Halloween candy that we will either eat or distribute out to the children of the neighborhood.
I'm vegan, so I'm not going to eat any of that. So
we'll give it to Mom and Dad too. Look, Mom, if you're watching, Kit Kats. So we'll save you the Kit Kats.
Nancy, hi.
We'll save Dad the Milk Duds and the Reese's peanut butter cups. We'll stick it in the freezer or something because my parents are.
I got to be honest with you. Let's. What do you guys think? I think all that stuff's going to be gone tomorrow.
What?
The candy.
I would imagine.
Yeah,
because
you need to get a little closer.
Oh, I'm
driving me nuts. Sorry, I told you I'm a perfectionist. We didn't have time to sort of get this ready because, again, there's so many places in my house that echo. And Stephanie was 100% sure. Here, no, I got it. Let me just do it.
It was perfect.
No, it wasn't. I didn't like it. I didn't like it like that. Okay, no. Wait, no, that's not good.
No.
You know what it is? Can I tell you what it is?
People nauseous. You need
to move closer to me. That's what it is.
The chairs, dude.
I know.
Nancy's got these bizarre bar stools in her
kitchen.
You know what? They remind me of like a salon.
Pull it down. No, you can't.
Nancy,
I thought you could pull it down. Oh no. Never mind. Sorry. Okay.
Nancy, calm down.
Okay, calm down.
Nancy, calm down. No one can hear us.
Hi, everyone's TWiN. So grateful for you to be.
Jeez, Nancy.
Matthew Perry chat. It really helped me. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. It helped us too to be with you guys. That's why I wanted to get on this sooner than later.
Some people didn't like where we went with it.
What do you mean?
You know what it is? Maybe it's me.
I think it's you today.
I think it's, no. As far as like the straightness,
but I think it's fine.
Driving me crazy.
I think. Look, see, there you go.
It's
just
you're so fine. Uneven.
You're fine.
Okay, here we go.
I don't think people are gonna care. I think people understand that it's a spontaneous live. Megan's mole's here.
Now we're in trouble.
Megan's mole's here.
Kathy said thank you. It helped me too. What I was trying to get from that live by doing that live, it was fresh. Stephanie called me. I was already in bed. It's like 7:00 at night, or 6:30. And Stephanie goes, he passed away. And I said, we got to go live because I don't even know how to like process what's going on.
So it easier to be with you guys.
Everything you heard and saw that night was so raw. It was just raw emotions.
Yeah.
So
I think people kind of got mad at me over the rehab comments.
No, they liked it.
Did they like it? Okay. Yeah. I didn't know. I respect everyone who does their own thing. It's what Megan's mole said. It's Nancy's wonky beanie with just throwing everything off.
I'll take it.
No, it's what you're so funny. Oh, thank you, Nancy. We're gonna have a great animal shelter later. Look, Nancy freaked out over the like. Nancy, what's wrong? Like, you look like a mental patient now,
I'm
man.
trying to.
Yeah, but it was a lot easier to be with you guys. What do we have in store for this fun
today? Thank you, Nancy. Very nice.
Yeah, we got an animal shelter.
So
at
what
the
we
end.
have in store today,
Thank you.
and I'm glad I picked this topic because Stephanie has no idea about any of this.
Well, I read a little bit about
Okay,
it. Not
good.
really, though.
Okay, guys. I am in the same camp as Candace Owens said she will not address this. And I could have picked this article apart and I could go, guys, this is so stupid. This Byline Times, these are the people behind it. You know, I like really going in depth and looking at like who the editors are and the reporters are and where these people come from and who backs them. They say they're independent journalists. And
so they're siding with Meghan and Harry.
Well, this is the thing. So they're a new newspaper in London, but they're independent, and they just claim to be very nonpartisan.
Hi, Craig.
I'm not nonpartisan. Nonpartisan. What am I talking about?
I don't know, man. You're in rare form. If anyone saw the live, Nancy's has not changed.
Non-bias. Please address the gruesome twosome or trying to exploit Matthew's death.
Well, yeah, that's
trying
the thing
to get
I wanted
near
to get to.
A-listers.
Well, what the issue on Twitter was is that Harry and Meghan.
You wanted to start that. That's why.
Well, that's what I said. Harry and Meghan are trying to. There's rumblings that they want to get invited to the funeral.
Where are you getting that?
I read it. I saw it on Twitter, and a bunch of us have been talking about it. And my theory is that because, like Courtney Cox, he's got collateral on Courtney Cox with the mushrooms.
No, he already used it.
So she's gonna be like, oh my God, he knows way too much about me and my mushrooms. So we better invite him. If he goes to the funeral of Matthew Perry.
No, he's
not. I will jump off a bridge.
Okay.
I will jump off a bridge.
Guys, I'm going to tell you this.
It will happen.
I'm going to tell you this right now. There is absolutely no way that the funeral is going to be like some sort of Michael Jackson public funeral.
It should be.
But it's not.
Megan's Mole had a good point. She was like, I didn't feel this bad since Robin Williams. Yeah. It's like you really go through it. It's a lot. So I would imagine the funeral is going to be somewhat public.
Can I address just this going into the Byline Time? I was going to say this starting. If you want to see a really good in-depth video, I think, did Murky Meg do it? But also the Royal Grift picked it apart for 40 minutes. I could do the exact same thing, but I don't feel I have to because this independent thing is so stupid. We're going to talk about Maddie last because I have some stuff, but I don't think for a second that Matthew Perry's going to have a public funeral. He wouldn't have wanted that, guys.
It'll be
not at all.
Okay, it'll be but here's the thing. If Harry and Meghan actually go to it, it will become a spectacle.
Stephanie, they're only going to be close.
Never say never, Nancy.
Okay, guys, this is the funeral of Matthew Perry. It's going to be close friends and family and very private. You are not going to see any celebrities walking in and out of there. Whoever goes, you're not going to even know they were there. That is the funeral of Matthew Perry.
Was he Jewish?
I don't know.
Do you know what I read? You know what I read though? He was so talented, you guys. Not only did he play you guys stop running your
Oh, I am because I'm not ready. I wanted to do this at 3 and you told me 2:30.
The one thing, no, not only did he play professional tennis, he spoke French, guys. He spoke French. All right.
Mom just FaceTimed me.
Oh, does she want to be on?
I don't know.
Did she write something?
No.
Mom, do you want to be on and you want to give your opinion?
Can I tell you what it was?
Butt dial.
A butt dial.
Okay. No, but he spoke French and he was really talented and So
let's just do Matthew Perry now then.
Well, no, I'm just saying the funeral was I'm intertwining Harry and Matthew Perry right now.
Yeah.
And I can't believe you didn't read about that. I can't believe you didn't read about that.
Luke Perry, Prince, John Ritter, and now Matthew Perry were ones that I felt most, all just way too young. Oh man, I was like that with Luke Perry, probably, yeah, Prince, all those people that you mentioned, but definitely Michael Jackson.
I know George Clooney will be at the funeral. I know,
let's see that,
you know, those people will be there.
They're going.
If Oprah goes, I'll jump off a bridge too. If that woman goes to that funeral, I will, because remember she hosted one of those the end reunion one, not the end. Conan did it, and Oprah. I don't know what
you're talking about.
Conan did.
Show me.
Did
I don't think.
And Oprah, yes, she did.
Okay.
Yes, she did. Because I remember Jennifer Aniston had bangs.
Matthew Perry's funeral should be friends only. I agree.
Yeah, but Meghan Markle knows how to weasel her way into everything. That's what she does. Sorry, that's what people have been talking about, Nancy Sidley. It's not my fault, Nancy Sidley.
I'm not saying anything right now.
No,
if you want to speculate, there's just no way we're going to even know when the funeral is. We're just, oh, really, Angel? She was? Okay.
Yeah, Oprah did. Okay. She did it because Jennifer Aniston had the bangs.
Anyway,
and they did this beautiful tribute. Unfortunately, Oprah was hosting it, but everybody went around the couch and they talked about how much they love Matthew Perry. And each one, they were like, he's just a genius. You know, he's just a beautiful soul. And a lot of them said, like Courtney Cox was like,
that's what it is.
And a lot of them, Courtney Cox is like, you know, he is so strong. Do you remember what she's... You can't do that when we're having a tribute.
Don't get distracted. Just keep talking.
Oh, I'm not distracted. Not by you, dude. But Courtney Cox is like, he was so strong. He was such a fighter.
Just stop getting out of the shot.
I can't. Oh, this is never gonna twin fight. You saw anyone again who saw the live the other day? That was Nancy grieving and going completely insane.
I think I got better towards the end, though.
Oh yeah, you were calming down.
I think I was calming down for sure, but I think I was in so much shock, and I was trying to get everything ready. And
do you have these? Is this a Matthew Perry pivot thing?
So I found this really cool thing that he said. He was doing an interview for People Magazine. It's really sad. So disclaimer, guys, if you haven't seen this on Twitter, disclaimer that this is kind of sad.
A book that if I did die, it would shock people, but it wouldn't surprise anybody. And that's what I'm doing with writing this book. That's why I wanted to do it. I wanted to just talk about the highs and the lows, because people are suffering out there. And maybe if they hear a story from somebody they've seen on TV that's worse than theirs or just the same as theirs, they'll be filled with hope, which is the key thing.
You're right. My cat's name is Karen's right. Fergie did post a really nice memorial to him. She did talk about it. But just listening to him, man, his struggles. It's just, I just remember those interviews now, and I get, you know,
I think Megan's Mole. What do you think of this one? She doesn't like my hat.
Let's just talk about Nancy's beanie and her hair for the next 5 hours. How about that? We do a little 5-hour hair marathon of Nancy Sidley's hair. Mm-hmm. You know, and I think it's also static electricity.
He did have true compassion. BT.
He did. He had so much compassion, and I remember one of the interviews too. He kept saying, he goes, "I just want to help people. I just want to help people." The thing about him is that he was so into that I think he neglected himself. I think he was so obsessed with helping others and being kind of like this, you know, like the sober living house in Malibu and all that stuff. He took so much on himself, and I don't think it was a good idea. I don't want to go, you know, I don't want to piss anyone off, but I personally don't think he should have had a sober living house in his house. That is so much pressure to stay, because he was just trying to make other people happy. And then when you close the door, what's he going to do? You know what I mean? I don't know. He was definitely a people pleaser, to the end. And, you know, I just hope he didn't suffer. Again, the autopsy stuff's going to come out probably in the next day or so.
What was the story with him and Jennifer Aniston? I didn't understand what was being suggested.
Oh, he had a huge crush on her, and he used to she used to walk on set and he would be like, "Hi, like, how you doing?" And then he would run into his dressing room and he would just be
Really?
like, yeah, he would think to himself, he goes, God, she's never going to go out with me. He had the biggest crush, way more than David Schwimmer. I don't know why they pushed I guess the Ross and Rachel thing.
Because they had to.
They had to, but Matthew Perry had a crush on that girl. And I don't, there's so many similarities with Jennifer Aniston. They're the exact same age. They're both single. They have never had children. It would have been interesting. It's going to be interesting because, eventually they're going to talk about this. They are going to break their silence, Jennifer Aniston, all those people. And it's going to be interesting to hear her take on it and to maybe get into his final months and whether she was there or not, because I know she always wanted to support him.
Yeah,
I know that.
I think
he had
really
a very
hard.
big crush on her. But again, the Ross and Rachel thing's gonna take
Dominate,
over.
yeah.
Because James Corden was the moron who hosted that reunion, and he had to
Was it James Corden or
James-
Jimmy Kimmel?
No, James Corden.
Oh God, I can't even see. That's how much I don't remember.
That guy
About that
irritates me, man.
silly-
That guy, you're talking about Meghan Markle irritation with James Corden.
Here's a little bit of the reunion special. If you guys didn't catch it, this is just the guys' part, because the girls' part annoyed me the whole time because
Okay.
they were crying and Jennifer Aniston was really milking it.
Well,
it
was
was bothering me.
I love Jennifer.
It was
Aniston,
bugging me.
though.
Here we go.
Come on, look at the chairs. The chairs are here. Oh, yeah. Do you remember the episode where we never got out of the chairs?
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Pizza's on the way. I told you we wouldn't have to get up.
But you remember the beginning of the week after the table draft, you came to me and you go, "It's so stupid." I was like, "Yeah, but that's the brilliance." And then you were like, "Oh, maybe we can have fun with this." And then we had a blast.
What if we have to pee? I'll cancel the sodas.
Oh, they're sitting in their chairs.
No, they aren't. Are they really?
Oh, Maddie, it's good to see you.
This is great.
Oh man, when he said, "Ah, Maddie, it's good to see you."
That
Ugh.
tears you up. That tears you up. Megan's mole goes, I love Joey. Yeah, it's making me cry too. I've been crying so much I haven't cried this much since my dog died. I'm not kidding. I've just been bawling.
Hi,
I
Civil
think
Defense.
Hi, Civil
How are
Defense.
you?
Thank you. We're going to have an
Sorry.
awesome charity coming up.
Get milkshake. Oh, had to get milkshakes for the kids and do a non-school run. Rest in peace, Matthew Perry.
Yeah.
Are you joking about the milkshakes?
No, they're serious.
I don't know. It's a funny joke. Meghan Markle parody said hee hee. Yeah, so yeah, it's been like a roller coaster of emotion. Yesterday we had we were gonna go live, but then I was like, man, I need a day to process this. And then Stephanie had those plumbing issues. So
Dude, that plumbing thing yesterday really maybe that's why I'm crying too.
Yeah,
No, I'm kidding.
no.
The plumbers are there. They're next door right now. God knows what they're doing.
Mhm.
I offered them some Cokes. They didn't want the Cokes. Then I said, you want some root beer? And they didn't want the root beer. I should give them some Halloween candy.
Enough with this freaking candy. Drew B, James Corden is a narcissist, and I cannot stand him.
Dude, that really irritated me.
In our friends reunion review, we talk about that.
He's a freaking...
Why he is such a, why did they
Ugh.
get him?
They got him because it was all wasn't it like NBC Universal or HBO?
Yeah.
Everything was like, I mean, Justin Bieber was there, you guys.
You say that every time.
Why was Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber at the Friends reunion? It just bothers me, man. And it's like I get so irritated that we could never have a do-over. Oh, I'm so irritated by that. We can never have a do-over.
Well, this is what I was talking about.
It just
because
bothers me, man.
well, this is what I was saying.
I curse James Corden.
I was talking to Megan Poncho wants you to give them snacks. She offered them chips and salsa
I get
too.
chips and salsa and cashews, and I
gotta-
had orange soda.
Can I be honest with you? Since you brought it up first,
What's up?
If I would have to
Water.
be dealing with Stephanie Sidley sewage issues in her basement,
It's not sewage. It's plumbing. It's not
You brought
freaking
it up.
sewer issues, man.
if I
Yeah,
had
I mean,
to
what
deal
is
with
this National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation?
what year
The
was your-
shitter's full.
Stephanie,
You swear all the time.
your house was built when?
I don't know.
Dad and Mom, if you're watching this, please give us the date in which Stephanie's house was built. Now, the plumbing has been obviously remodeled since then.
Yeah, I have a new water
And
filtration
she has everything
thing.
new. So the probability of my house, because I haven't had a full renovation like you did a couple of years ago. I'm getting my full renovation in the spring, but
What does this have to do with
I'm
me?
just saying the probability that I would have the issues would be higher than yours. But for some reason it happened to poor Stephanie. Back in the 17th century, and Stephanie had the moat around her house. That's exactly what it is.
I would love a moat.
Good
Man,
job.
I would
You have
love a
different
moat.
hats, you
A
two.
lot. I saw a thing about somebody said that Matthew Perry was in the closet earlier.
Just use your chamber pot.
I might.
You know what she told me yesterday? This is so funny. Stephanie and I live next door to each other. We don't even live across the street from each other. We literally live 5 feet away from each
It's
other.
not 5 feet.
And we,
You know what 5 feet is?
yes, and
That's like, this is 5
I don't
feet.
know. I was trying to learn meters a couple weeks ago, but
That SNL bit was
it was so hard. And
kilometers.
whenever I'm in Canada, I do this.
Okay, man,
I do
just-
that. No, I do this
okay,
bit. I
we
do
got-
this bit
no,
with my
no.
boyfriend, and he hates it. But they say 100 meters
Okay, man.
on the highway, and I go, "You can go 100 miles here," and he hates it. Can you put these somewhere else? 'Cause
No.
you keep hitting it. Okay, well then stop hitting them because of the sound. Perfectionist.
Are you going to finish what you were saying?
So
The probability of your house flooding.
what I'm saying
opposed
is,
to mine.
and so all she has to do is come here and use my restrooms, which
Little
are
girls'
completely,
room, bathrooms.
which are the loo,
I say the loo.
which are completely functional. They work. She has
Megan's mole is so
she
funny.
has
Bye.
free reign of it, and she has to walk less feet than probably her upstairs bathroom. Anyways, long story short is she starts complaining because the water needed to be shut off. The water needed to be shut off. And she just went, I can't believe this. I can't believe I'm not going to have water for one night. And I said, you can literally just spend the
You know
night at
what,
my
I
house.
should
And
have
then-
rented a porta potty.
And then she goes, she starts complaining. And it's just like, you know how many people would have to rent a hotel room or not have anywhere
Megan's
to go?
Poncho's asking, do you share a backyard? No.
Yes,
we
kinda.
have two. Well, we kind of do, but we have 2 backyards. But there's
we
no
have
fence.
we have a long driveway, and
There's
then
no
there's
fence.
a privacy fence between our 2 houses.
like what Harry and Meghan had, the privacy fence.
But ours is an actual privacy fence. That's and then Stephanie's yard and my yard, and if Stephanie opens up her gate, the yards can go together. So the dogs
Yeah,
can go back and
so
forth.
technically
So
we
yeah,
do.
I guess we kind of share a yard. I mean, when Jorge comes, our gardener, he does both
Okay,
yards.
so in 2022 interview
Where-
with
show me.
Diane Sawyer, I saw that last night.
What is it?
Matthew Perry credited Jennifer Aniston, who kept in close contact with him throughout the ups and downs. He did talk about that.
This is
He
why
did. I saw that last night.
this is why I'm worried about her.
Oh, I'm so worried about her, you guys.
I'm
I'm
so,
so
worried,
worried
about
about
her.
her.
She's so vulnerable, and
She's
she's
so
the only
vulnerable.
one who's not married and not with kids. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Hello, I am the same way.
You have a boyfriend though.
That's different. It's different. It's
I mean,
not the
I'm
same
alone.
as
I'm
being-
gonna die alone.
Okay, so she's like you,
yeah,
and I just think
I'll
like
die alone.
I'm just really, yeah, you're die alone. I'm 5 feet away from you, and you can use my restrooms at any time, and you're gonna die alone.
I'd
I'm
rather
sure.
die alone than die in your house.
Anywho, I feel bad for Jennifer. Who else is a little concerned about Jennifer Aniston?
I'm freaking concerned. I'm not kidding. I'm concerned about her and man. Cause then
Megan's
it's like,
mole. You have a kid though.
yeah, Megan's mole. You have a child, which I am jealous of. Maybe I should have a kid like Megan's mole, man.
You should do that.
Should do
Jennifer
that.
Aniston seems so kind-hearted and a
child.
loyal friend. She does. I mean,
She just say, you know, and then you have that feeling when someone dies and you're close to them. Then you go, God, what could I have done?
yeah.
You have those feelings
sur-
and those thoughts.
You have survivor's guilt. you know what it is? It's the light. And if you just moved up a little bit more, that's the
okay.
thing. Like, do what I'm doing. See how I'm doing this? No, move your leg out here. Don't you have flexibility? Okay, never mind. This was a bad idea getting this island here. You're not moving closer. No, don't do that. Don't get my drapes. I don't know. I'm not going to bring it up anymore. It's not bugging Stephanie. And come take mine.
Okay. I will definitely do that.
Yeah,
I'd be
see,
a great babysitter.
You're doing it on purpose. No, you're just not wanting to be in the shot. That see how
I
easy
swear
that
to God,
is.
I was trying to
Do you
fix
see how
the-
easy that is?
I will come take your child from you.
I want to outlive my animals. You want to outlive your animals? Oh God, I would love it if I didn't outlive my. It's hard.
That would mean you're going like in
No,
5 years.
No, I don't. It's hard, guys.
Because I have a purebred pit bull, and I know that. And she's 8,
Just
so
girl-
I have no misconceptions. She's definitely. Well, actually, I might get hit by a bus tomorrow.
Yeah,
You
we
know,
that.
anything could happen.
Mm-hmm.
Anything could happen.
Decadent Dina wants everyone to know that she had Suzanne Summers' Thigh Master. So did our
Dude,
mom.
My mom had that.
And we used it, and
It's
it was
purple.
a lot harder. It was blue, and it was a lot. Is it blue or purple?
It was
Actually, no, it
purple.
was purple.
Purple.
It was a lot harder to use than you would think. She made it look like it. There was no effort.
Star Girl
There's
is
no
here.
effort.
We love you. Hey, we love you too, Star Girl.
Okay,
Jessica.
so you guys want to see the pivot scene?
Look at Megan's Mole just said, I would love a moment to pee without getting one. My pit bull does that. My pit bull does that. I
Okay.
will be in the bathroom and that dog will walk in and I'll be like,
every
"Excuse
dog,
me?"
every dog I've ever
no, I
had,
was just saying it's just
Yeah.
like a child.
every dog I've ever had will come in the bathroom
Karen's here.
and go like this, and then just sit in front and wait for me. And it is the most awkward thing.
Karen's here.
Pivot.
You had a leak. That is so weird. Karen had a leak. Karen, the
Dun,
reason
dun,
why we're at Nancy's house is because I have plumbing issues and there's a plumber right now, 2 plumbers working on my leak. That is so weird.
Gorilla agrees with the Thigh Master. It's a lot harder. She made everything look easy. Suzanne Summers made
Yeah,
what a
Kim.
lovely woman. I've only heard nice things about
She
her
was
too.
She was Barry Manilow's one of Barry Manilow's best friends.
Yeah.
And
Hi,
that's
ladies from
pretty
Niagara
amazing.
Falls. Barry Manilow news, guys. You guys want to hear some Barry Manilow news? I'm going to read this for you. So my friend, I'm not going to say his name, but my friend does he's an auctioneer, but for like really like
Charity
like
events.
good like really like charity events. He does AIDS. He does Cascades AIDS Society and all the like high end charity events. And he gets asked to go all around the country. He's so talented. And he saw our Barry Manilow thing, and he I guess he's known us since we were 6 years old, but he didn't know our love for Barry Manilow was so
Okay, so then he's
so
doing
deep.
an
No,
auction.
so he sent me this last night. I want to share it with everyone because they're going to be interested. So Barry Manilow fans, imagine getting this message from your friend and not knowing any of this. Okay? My friend writes this last night. Your Manilow thing was hysterical. I am working with him for another event. He's super sweet, by the way. Blank in blank, I'm not going to say the date or the where, will be performing with his entire orchestra. If you can make it, and one, if you can make it,
I know his
so he's
keyboard
invited.
player.
Okay, and then he goes, and one of my besties is his backup singers.
Wait, the girl?
I don't know. He's got like, I don't know.
Should we go to that?
I don't know.
I know his keyboard player.
I'm not
so-
going to say the date, but it's in the spring. So of course we're going to that.
It rhymes with Psalm sings. The location.
But Stephanie, Stephanie, you can't keep anything to yourself.
What is the big deal?
Because it's rude. And
You
it's not,
okay.
Stephanie, it's rude because it's a private. You know,
you just talked about going to the bathroom in front of your dog. Okay, and me,
Because it was me.
having sewage issues.
It's me. It's me talking about that. I'm going to the restroom.
I think he'll be fine.
Okay. Anywho, imagine getting that message from your friend last night. I mean, I was gonna die.
Karen's like, I'm on a flight to Vegas.
It's not in Vegas. It's not in Vegas,
Mine is with Psalms.
but we got a ways to go. It's in the spring.
So what's
It's in the
this?
spring. So anyways, here we
byline
go. You
thing?
guys have waited a long time. Well, here we go with the pivot. This is probably like one of the best scenes.
Everybody says it.
My mom, it's one of my
Pivot.
mom's favorite scenes.
Pivot.
So here we go. We can do the bloopers again. Actually, let's play the whole thing again.
One of the best. One of the best. And you can look up the bloopers. They're all over YouTube. But man, that was just...
Go to YouTube and just hit Friends bloopers. They're great. I mean, but this is definitely one of the.
He looks so healthy there and
Mhm.
happy. He looks so happy and healthy there, and it's just heartbreaking. It's just so unreal.
And you know what's
you want to
interesting?
wake up from this nightmare.
You
That's
know
what
what?
wanna do.
You know what's interesting, because things are starting to settle now. So I realized this morning. I go, oh my God, he started everyone going, oh my God, and I just did it. Or could I be anymore? Or what was the other one? That is so not the opposite. Like he said so, or could I be?
He started
Or
sarcasm.
He started
sarcasm.
Stephanie,
I'm kidding.
he started those catchphrases, and
He was
then
a genius.
as I was thinking that, a girl on a morning show said the exact same thing. She goes, I say that in my everyday life. Like,
I say pivot probably 45 times a day.
I mean, there's not one person, like, there's not one place you go to. Like, I remember I bought furniture once, and there's not one furniture person that doesn't understand when you try to, like, you know, just like look around, and you'll just be like looking around, then you go pivot.
Mhm.
And they know exactly what you're talking about. I mean, that's the thing. This is an iconic group. It's like I was trying to explain it to my mom, and it's like the Beatles. Like everyone was like, "Who do you think the first Beatles? Which member of the Beatles are going to die first?" I'm sure.
Jesus. Yeah.
And someone did die.
Yeah.
Steph.
Yeah.
No, but I'm sure that was going on in the heads of like people like mom, and you know, because she couldn't understand. She didn't understand.
I just remember watching the reunion and feeling extremely nervous. And I know he went to the dentist that day, and people are like, well, people go to the dentist all the time, and people have cracks in their tooth. You know, I got it, but that made me nervous. Did it make you nervous?
What?
Him going to the dentist, that was the story before the reunion. That made
Of course,
me nervous.
it made us nervous.
Yeah.
I didn't think he should have done it.
I'm telling you, and I wish you would investigate that a little bit more, because you said you wanted to.
I do
To
want
investigate who greenlighted that.
I think a lot of people greenlit it. I think everybody needed, like you said, everyone needed the money, but it's sad, man. It's sad. Don't worry, you can watch the first half, but just stick with us now, and then you can. Emily, I hope work went well.
We were just doing a little Matthew Perry tribute.
Yeah.
talking.
So this isn't our last Matthew Perry tribute. We have our huge Halloween special tomorrow. That's Stephanie.
I didn't even know we were having. No, because you say it's like this spectacular. It's like, I mean, I don't even have anything to wear. What are we gonna wear? Seriously, I'm
Do you
being
not
honest.
remember me talking about our costumes
In the kitchen. Oh wait. Oh yeah.
In the living
Should we
room?
tell them what we're wearing?
No.
Okay, we'll surprise you.
Good
okay,
Lord.
I forgot. Sorry. I've been running around all day running errands. I apologize.
Anywho, we have a huge Halloween special tomorrow. We're actually doing we're filming our Halloween special tonight, so I can edit it and get it out by midnight. And then we're doing a live tomorrow where we're going to, it's going to be fun. We'll have our costumes, and we will be playing clips of who's better, Jason Voorhees or Freddy Krueger. And I've got some clips from like Jason. The best Jason Voorhees movie, Friday the 13th, for me was Friday the 13th, not New Blood. Was it New Blood? Part 6. That was my favorite one, and I think it holds up the best.
Nancy's going to be doing that comparison.
And then
be comparing...
and then Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4 was personally, I think, the best of the series. So I'm going to take clips of both that, and we're going to play those, because I could like play like new scary movies, but I don't think anything lives up to those.
I have a better idea.
I have a better idea. We could do both.
We can compare the horror movie Carrie to the Netflix Meghan Markle docuseries.
Well, no, that's going to be our tonight. So
no,
tonight,
we could compare Carrie.
I'm talking about our live tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I knew all that.
So I talked to her about all this today.
Yeah, I know, but
so anyway, but tonight for our Halloween special, which will come out at midnight Pacific Standard Time, we will be doing the most scary, spooky.
You don't want to miss it. It will terrify the crap out of you.
Meghan Markle stories.
Oh my God. No, but like really terrifying stuff.
I gotta get one of our props.
Hey guys, I don't know what Nancy's actually planning for this. Oh, okay.
Let me
She
do it again.
brought a flashlight out.
One of the most we're going to be doing tonight. One of the most scary, spooky Meghan Markle stories.
Jeez, Nancy, God.
So every time we
You
do
woke up
our
the dogs on that one.
Meghan Markle story. No, I did it because I opened up the basement door.
Nancy Sidley stories.
Nancy Sidley stories. Dun
Okay.
dun dun. So every time one of us tells our scariest Meghan Markle story, they will have the light up to their face like the scariest. And I even ordered something special that's coming. It should be here any minute. Amazon should be knocking on my door any minute. Some people like it. Stephanie's not too thrilled.
I'm just watching you, man. You're the most entertaining thing I've ever seen in my life.
You know what it is, guys? I love Halloween. I love Halloween. And for so many years for Halloween, I had to go out. I had to dress up. We'll show you pictures during a Halloween special. I had to be the sexy Dorothy. I had to be the sexy angel. I had to be the sexy everything. I'd be the sexy
Those were
witch.
my two concert
I had
costumes.
to go.
Nancy just
I had
said
to go
mine.
out. No, I've got pictures of me in that too. Sexy,
We shared 'em.
Sexy vampire. We would switch off every year. And oh man, now I'm at the age where I got to stay home, guys, with the dogs because the trick-or-treaters are going to knock on my door and they're going to make the dogs bark. So I have to hand out candy.
We actually have a sign that says, "Sorry, we have dogs," and
So
then we put
it's
a bowl out.
Great. It's
Yeah.
great.
That flash, Jesus, stop.
No, so I love it because I don't have to go out anymore. I'm at that age where I'm at that perfect age where I'm just like, guys, I'm staying home tonight. And
My
doing
sciatica's
my
acting up.
sciatica's acting up. Just say Meghan Markle with the lights off, and I suffocate myself.
We're a lot of potty humor today. A
Well,
lot of bathroom
You
humor.
brought it up.
A lot of
So
sewage problems.
Go to Scoot, but here's a few
we
bucks
gotta
for the
get-
dogs
we
cause
got
today.
the-
Oh, you got a Scoot? Okay, well,
Thank
thank you.
We have a great animal.
Yeah,
charity.
I will send it that way.
Karen
My
says-
mom, I know if she's watching, she's the one that we don't the money she's like our bookkeeper, so because you don't want me in charge.
Accountant?
Yeah, and she every time she watches these, she writes it down and she writes who it's from,
And then she gets mad at us if we don't thank. She's like,
and then she goes, make
didn't
sure you thank them because
for the charities.
and then she sends them the money off to the charity.
PayPal's it off. to
Because
the
if I
charity.
did it, I'd be discombobulated.
I would give way. I would probably.
Yeah.
You don't want me with a charity.
Well, no, it's not
I'd
that.
be broke.
It's just my
I'd
mom.
be broke.
I would just give all the money away.
I give everything
My
away.
mom-
I'd sell my house.
my mom
with
was-
the plumbing
yeah.
issues.
I love Halloween too. My mom was our bookkeeper for my dad's business for over 30 years, at 40 years, almost 40 now. She kept it afloat.
So we could talk about the byline stuff.
Well, no, we're not talking about byline stuff at that, because I just explained what we're doing for
No,
Halloween.
I know, but we could do Meghan Markle stuff tomorrow.
Do you want to go?
Do I want to go?
Yeah.
No, I have nowhere else I'd rather be than sit here with you.
Do you know there were about 4 or 5 people, and Mom can verify this, that said in the chat last time that your passive aggressiveness towards me is not attractive.
It's not, man. That's why we need to go to couples counseling. Okay. And I have to talk about this.
Anyways, they again with the passive.
I'm serious.
You know what?
Once you go to
do you know
therapy,
what? Megan's poncho I found today. I used to wear a sexy pumpkin costume, and
was it sexy?
Found it today, and I was wondering. I was like, I wonder if I could put like a fake moon bump in there, and I could be. I don't know what I can say on here. Can I say it? Can I say it?
I don't want to get anyone in trouble.
Guys, just type it. Type what I'm thinking right now.
Anybody else excited when Megan's mole comes back in January?
I'm so excited.
I'm counting the days.
We want to get her to 100,000 followers by January so she can
January
just start.
23rd, I think.
Boom.
Yeah. Booyah. Booyah.
Booyah.
Bring her back.
That's so funny. Moon bumps and stilettos for Halloween. You know what? If I had thought about that in advance, I think maybe next year, guys, we need to really think this out.
But
and
Megan's parody did that. Let me see that.
She was like the only one.
You did this really cool thing last night. We want to do that next year with you, Megan's parody. That'd be so fun. She did this
high cup of tea
Halloween stuff, and they dressed up like Meghan Markle. I mean, it looks so like so
Where's
much
my
fun.
Panama hat?
You're asking me where that is? I have no idea.
I could put it on right now.
No, don't do that, man. Because are we talking about the Bylines?
No, I'm reading what she just said. The Panama hat.
Yeah, Megan's parody. She did it. I wish we had the pictures.
But see, this is the thing.
She did all this stuff.
Funny.
Isn't that funny? And then they did I wish we had this on video. So there's your fridge. Whoops.
Okay, can't say that.
Sorry, you can't see it. There's too much glare from Nancy's kitchen window.
You gotta turn off.
But Megan's parody did that, and I was entertained by that. If you don't follow Megan's parody on Twitter, go do that right now. She's funny.
Hi, Ivy. How are you?
Okay, are we going to talk about the Bylines thing? I know
you were the one who kept going back to Matthew Perry, so that's why.
We should have started with that just because of the funeral, and we had all that information.
But we don't know anything new.
No, we'll talk about it.
So now let's get to the bylines. I want to say bylines, and the only reason I want to say this is because there's this group in Portland, this husband and wife, and they're called the Bylines.
Yeah.
And it throws me off now. I have to take off the S. So byline time. So if you guys hear me say the bylines, I'm seriously not doing it on purpose.
Okay.
I'm doing it.
I don't think people are going to get mad.
Okay. So anyways, so you would think that the Sussex squad each had somebody knock on their door from Publishers Clearinghouse giving them $1 million when this thing came out. They said, finally, our side is getting, the real story is happening. Finally, the truth will come out.
All right.
Finally, we will be vindicated. They are so excited about this. Guys, it was the greatest day of their lives. I don't know when it came out. So there's this independent magazine, and apparently they've just got the inside scoop, and they've been doing a 3-year investigation. Again, Royal Griff does about a 40-minute video on this. I could do the exact same one, but it would be mostly the same stuff digested, because all you have to do is go to this Byline Times website. Do what I always do, guys, and go to the bowels of the website where you see like the advertisers, or you see the editors, and you see the writers, and then just Google them each and see who they used to write for, who their background is, or what they used to do. And you'll see that it's Soros, It's lefties, and it's all trying to push this abolish the monarchy narrative. So those are the writers that are behind this little independent magazine. First of all, Dan Wooten and a bunch of other people should sue the pants off. And I think they will one day. I think one day they will.
What did they say?
Okay, the Sussex Squad must be glue sniffers. Yeah, that's true. What do you say? You always say about the Sussex Squad?
What?
They have an interesting
They have a
relationship
with the truth.
With the truth. They have an interesting relationship with the truth. Okay.
And glue sniffers.
And glue sniffers.
So what is this even?
So they were so excited. This is pro Harry and Meghan. This is an Instagram squatty, and that person goes, check out this new independent newsletter, hard copy newspaper, and read their exclusive on Harry and Meghan's breakaway from the royal family. We all knew that the couple were being forced out of the royal family. Read the Sunday Times, But see, this is the thing that the Sussex Squad is trying to do, because this is the new narrative. Meghan and Harry want back in the royal family.
You really?
They're trying to create this narrative now through these people and their other people that they were kicked out. They did not voluntarily leave the royal family.
They're forced out.
So this person goes on to say, the latest fact-finding report in Byline Times reports on all the obstacles that H&M suffered during the period of their leaving the UK, including the heartbreaking action by Prince Charles when he removed his son. What's DIL? What a dowry? I don't know. And Archie's security and funding for them, leaving the family in danger from the high-level threats. So this goes on and on, guys. And I can seriously just, again, it's so much digested.
It sounds like
Netflix.
It just sounds
crap.
It sounds like Inquirer BS.
But no, it's a lot of digested
No
stories.
one's gonna buy this.
It's a lot about like how they took the security away and how their lives are in danger. Stuff that has all been debunked by Dan Wooten, by what's his face, Tom Bauer. Everything's been debunked by Meghan's mole. Everything's been debunked, and this has been debunked for years. So obviously they want back into the royal family. They don't want to be, listen, this whole abolish the monarchy thing and moving to America and thinking they were gonna, nobody cared now that Her Majesty the Queen had passed away. That's not true. If you guys saw, did you guys see the King and Queen on their way to Kenya? Everyone is super excited. Oh, I'm sorry. What does that say? Lady C made a good point when she said the paper doesn't have much to lose if they get sued. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people are saying the same thing about that. That's, you know, oh, sorry. Daughter-in-law. Duh. Thank you, Corey. Duh. So
it is. Byline is the equivalent of National Enquirer. That's what a cup of tea says that. Of course they
I
are.
understand that.
I don't. That's why it didn't even make my radar.
It didn't make my radar either.
Like, God, who cares?
But the reason why I'm talking about it is because a lot of people are, the Sussex Squad are just acting like this is the second coming of Christ. I'm not kidding.
They're delusional, though.
This paper
they're delusional.
Is the gospel.
There's so much more.
And it's so and like I said, I could waste my time and I could give you guys facts and stuff, but you could do it on your own. Just go on. Like I go like this because I did it this morning and it took me about 10 minutes to realize who was behind this.
I have a question for Byline. When Archie got called the N-word, did they print that? Who said it?
No,
they didn't print it because it didn't happen.
This is a little of it. King Charles pushed the Duke and Duchess of Sussex into commercial deals in the U.S. by withdrawing $700,000 funding for a trial year in Canada over a royal cash for leaks scandal sparked by journalist Dan Wooten. Byline Times can reveal. This is the thing. They now want you to believe that Meghan and Harry have to do her with the patch. The sponsorship she's going to do, and Instagram and Del Taco,
that was
and
funny.
all this stuff. Like, why are you guys making fun of them? Because they really do have to do this. They're not grifting. It's not grifting. They have to do this stuff.
Yeah.
Megan's Poncho says, grifters. Yeah. Grifters. Grifters, they were never. Okay, so and this was another thing that was it the Royal? Yeah, I think she said this.
Sorry, I don't know much about it. This all fluff to me.
The 700,000 a year. Harry and Meghan don't understand something. That money was for paying them to be a job. Their job was to be senior members of the royal family and go around and do the patronages, and they were supposed to work. They didn't want to do that.
They're so lazy.
They're so lazy.
They're the laziest two people I've ever known in my entire. Just lazy.
So therefore, by they think that he cut them off this $700,000. All they did was lose their job. Do you think Andrew gets paid for? He's not a senior royal anymore either. It was a job. Now they forget to tell him about the inheritance, the 14. It's not our fault that Harry and Meghan moved to the most expensive zip code in the United States, in the world. Well, not in the world, but in the United States, Montecito. It is not our fault that he spent all his inheritance from his mom on a house. That's not our fault. It's also not our fault that Meghan didn't explain to Harry that once you spend the $14 million on the house, you have to still pay taxes. You have to still pay for gardeners. You have to pay for utilities. You have to do a bunch of stuff. Harry didn't know any of this because Harry's never had to pay for any of this.
No.
$14 million. And this was the first thing I said when they bought that house.
I don't think they live there.
No, I know. But when they said he spent, during the Oprah interview, when he said, I spent the $14 million my mom gave me or whatever, 12 million. And he goes, it's all gone. Well, duh, it's all gone.
Yeah, you were paying for blackout SUVs and fake security guards, and you were paying the cops to escort you around New York City for no freaking reason.
Yeah.
That's going to add up. Plus his drug problem. Hello? Allegedly. But that's there's a high price to pay in LA to have a drug problem, allegedly. And he has one, allegedly.
But
and
also
that's
lifestyle.
not cheap. That's not cheap though. You think drugs are
no, I
cheap
don't.
in LA?
Allegedly.
I
don't think we should be talking about that right now.
I'm telling you where all the money went. That's
Okay.
what I'm telling you.
The financial sanction, they're calling it a financial sanction, stemmed from a refusal. This is the only part I'm reading.
Yeah.
The financial sanction stemmed from a refusal to remove from legal papers the name of Kensington Palace aide, whose partner was receiving money from the Sun newspaper executive editor, allegedly for stories about Megxit and Prince Archie. It resulted in the collapse of the Sandringham Agreement, struck under the late Queen in January 2020, to give Harry and Meghan an opportunity to escape the royal press rota in the UK and continue in public service in North America. That is a lie.
Yeah, it just seems like
That's a lie.
Inquirer stuff. Don't believe any of this stuff.
That's a lie.
And anyone who believes it, they're morons.
Yeah.
Who gives a crap, man?
Namara 34 says they wanted money from the monarchy and to not work. Of course
they didn't want to work.
They wanted the same status as William and Catherine. They wanted to be able to do side deals.
God,
they hope the U.S. would be their reality playground.
Man,
I couldn't have said it better myself.
I know. I would love to see them go back, man, and have to bow.
Silly Flippy's here.
Hello, Silly Flippy.
Silly Flippy, I really want you on the show.
But I wouldn't be surprised. I want them to go back to the UK just to see her curtsy to the Queen and to
the Queen and the King.
Queen Camilla.
She'll never do that.
No,
never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. You know why?
Again, strange.
You know why?
Never say never.
Never
man.
gonna happen. You know why?
Never say
because
never.
You got that piece of crap, the crown coming out. Have you guys seen those posters and the thing? I'm sorry. Shame on the actress that plays Diana. Shame on her.
Money,
and I put a curse on her. And you know how my curses work on the not like nothing bad's gonna happen to her, but as far as her acting career,
oh yeah,
it's done.
It's done.
The girl playing Diana, because she is just like, I'm sorry.
There's
boundaries. Boundaries.
The other gal who played Diana first, she was in that movie with Harry Styles, The Policeman, and her career has just plummeted. So whatever is going on there, and we gotta remember, Diana had 2 sons. You think William wants to freaking relive this crap? At least Harry has no problem turning on Netflix and watching this garbage, because Netflix is forcing him to say, everybody watch The Crown, because Netflix gave them $100 million and now they are on a leash. But
It's
Prince
gross.
William is actually suffering post-traumatic stress disorder over his mother's death, and he's got his idiot brother promoting the show has the car accident,
and his idiot wife and the idiot sister-in-law going to Beyonce concerts with the CEO of the guy
who's doing it,
Diana's ghost.
It's you can't.
Who does Diana's ghost?
You know what it reminds me of? Remember when Kanye West did that hologram of Robert Kardashian?
Yes, it freaked me out.
That scared the bejesus out of me. Vegas does this thing now that they took it out, but Whitney Houston has a hologram now. I don't want to see that.
No.
I don't want to see Diana's ghost.
No.
I want William to be okay. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
I want William to be mentally stable, because guess what, guys? He's got a long road ahead of him. He's got a lot of duties.
He's doing a great job.
King.
And people are like, well, he's going to Singapore without Princess Catherine. Guys,
what?
He is the Prince of Wales now.
Yeah.
Do you
What
understand
do you mean
that?
he's going
He
without
is
his wife?
no longer the Duke of Cambridge. Well, he is, but he's the Prince of Wales. When Princess Diana and Prince Charles, and King Charles now, got married, they were already the Prince and Princess of Wales, and they did things, but then they also did, if you guys remember, because we didn't have social media back then, but they did so many things separate because their duties have been elevated. You are going to see Princess Catherine do a lot of things on her own now that you did not see her do a year, 2 years ago.
They live in a 4-bedroom cottage. Okay. They're not separated. Everybody calm down.
Yeah.
It's not that they're living in different areas. They have a little tiny home, and well, it's not tiny.
Well, we don't listen. We don't know anything. They could live in a freaking they could live at the Royal Lodge like Andrew does.
No, she wants them.
I understand that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I know it's freezing. Here, put these on.
No, I don't want to put those on, man.
Those keep you warm.
No, I'm good, dude.
Okay.
I gotta go. Well, it's 333.
Okay. So they could live anywhere they want, but they still have huge duties now. So for people to go,
and they're gonna fulfill them. So everybody calm down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Byline Times is a crowdfunded rag magazine. It is crowdfunded. Sussex Swan did a cash drive and donated the money to Byline. I want to know who. I want the names and numbers of the people, not the numbers, but I just would love to know the people that did that. H&M has their fingerprints all over this. Of course they do.
Dun dun
dun. What you don't want to do
away.
it too much because we're going to use it tomorrow.
Oh, okay. We don't want to waste the batteries.
Yeah,
we got to get the batteries. What's the AAA or AA? Which ones are that? Let's check which batteries we got to use here.
Some people, stop. Some people didn't like that I put this up and I made it because I used Princess Charlotte. Okay, and that's why I wanted to bring it up now, you guys. So that we're done with the Byline Times. If you guys want any other stuff, you can figure it out. But this is the problem, guys. They want us to get upset over this article. They want us to get upset over this magazine because guess what it's doing? By us talking about Byline Times, by us talking about Byline Times, we're promoting Byline Times.
I didn't even know about it.
And I'm not going to do it. So that's the last I'm going to talk about it.
I saw
this magazine is or publication. I don't know what it is. The whole thing. You know what?
Pivot.
And I'm saying pivot. And what I'm saying right now,
pivot out of this crap.
If I'm lying right now about the researchers and the writers and the people behind Byline Times, they could sue me. So obviously, I mean, that's the thing. There are so many people going,
this
I won't
meme?
even talk about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't wanna
So
talk
I
about it.
made this meme yesterday.
gross.
Yes or no, guys? Should I make memes using the kids?
What does it say?
It says, wow, Uncle Harry has lost a lot of hair.
Oh, I'm glad you wrote it or put our names
I was
on
very
it.
proud of it.
Yeah. Nancy did that.
Guys, yes or no?
Oh, I don't think
Is
it's
it funny
so-
or is it not funny?
I don't personally like talking about children.
You thought it was funny.
well,
I sent it to you last night and I said, is this funny? And
I
you
said it
yes.
was funny.
Yeah.
I said it was funny, but I just thanks
No,
for throwing
don't
me
use
under
the
the bus,
kids.
man. Don't use the kids.
Okay,
though.
see, people are saying no.
Okay, just
And that's why I think like this is a collective. This is all our YouTube page. No, you're not getting that back. This is no. You are. You can do it at the no. And this is all our YouTube page, and everyone has it. Everyone can have an opinion, and that's why if you don't think it's funny, it's not funny, and I won't do it again.
Yeah, and it was a funeral. You freak.
Ian thinks it's funny.
It was a funeral.
Cindy says no kids. Besides, it was a funeral. Yes. I don't know where I
Good
even
call. You know what? I want everyone to remember Nancy did it, not me.
Yes, and I'm taking ownership of it. Let's see. Looking forward to the show. Thank you, Donna. We're looking forward to doing the show.
Halloween.
Okay. So how's this? How about we meet in the middle? Can I keep this one up? But I promise never to use the kids again in a meme that I create. It's funny, but it puts a bullseye on Charlotte. It's true.
Either.
Okay. Don't use the kids, even though it's funny. Gotcha. Okay. And I totally understand the criticism, and I was a little on the fence about it. So maybe I will take it down. Should I take it down?
Take it down now, man. It's making me uncomfortable.
Okay.
Sorry. Put that freaking pivot back on. Let's end on a
Pivot.
good note.
Well, no, I wanted to show you guys. So in the West Village in New York, they actually put a memorial for Matthew Perry.
They did that in LA outside his.
Isn't that sad?
They did out. That's his apartment.
That's in the West Village. That's a friend's apartment.
Yes,
that's
the
the
apartment.
Exterior.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not the actual apartment.
No, it's not the actual, but that's the apartment and friends.
People, actual friends, fanatics like us. We always thought this was so ridiculous because where was Monica's window? Where was Monica's seriously, Monica had like this big skyline window.
I didn't care.
But they show us that's the West Village, but that also looks like Chelsea, the Chelsea district. When we went to when we stayed with the Men in Black 2 cast that summer,
we were in Chelsea.
We were in Murray Hill, which was right next to Chelsea, and it looks just like that. And it's just cutest little area. I just love it there. Megan should take on Diana's landmine work. I assume she'd be in Africa telling the workers how to do it, hopefully walking first before him. Well,
thank you for the donation for the animals.
Stephen. Actually, I'm sure she would love to do that if she could.
Oh, Lisa, hi from Australia. Just we're winding down. We love you too, though.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, but we're watching.
Morning.
Hi, morning. Hope you had a good sleep.
These are like some of the flowers. I mean, I would have been the first one down there because you kind of don't know what to do.
There's not more.
I'm sure there is. This is just something I found.
Yeah.
The one where we all lost a friend.
Yeah, they have that on.
Oh my God.
The memes that are going out are killing me, man. They're killing me. They're killing me.
I wanted to end on Matthew Perry. I don't want to end on that stupid independent.
Play that pivot one more time and then we'll.
So I don't think we should mention that newspaper anymore because again, that's what they want.
You're the one who brought it to my attention. So
yeah,
I don't really take I don't take stuff like that seriously, and it makes me kind of like who even care? Like, why are we giving them any kind of platform? Who
because
cares?
It was news. It was.
Wasn't news, man.
It was.
I feel we should have done all Matthew Perry today because I love him so much.
Well, I don't think this will be. I don't think this will be the last time we do anything about Matthew
Perry.
We're
doing the flashlight thing.
I know, but that's tomorrow. You think we're ending the show forever tomorrow? Is it the series finale forever?
All I know is that
Silly Flippy, what do you have to say? Wait, did you meet Frank the Pug in Men in Black?
Yes.
Was he in the sequel? We
Oh,
did
yeah,
not
there was
meet
a
Frank
pug.
the Pug.
There was a pug in the sequel.
See, I only.
What's wrong with you?
You went to the set.
went every
when they
day.
No, you went to the set when they were filming in LA in the soundstage. I only went to New York
Oh,
where they
that's
were doing the
right.
exterior
You know, I brought
shots.
Dad.
I never met the pug.
I brought Dad to the soundstage, and there, you know, in Men in Black 2 with the big blob thing.
Yeah.
Dad got to touch it, and
Yeah.
it was fun. It was during the PMA. I think I took one of his friends too.
Okay. See, I
John
know
Spring. I think I took him. It was a long time.
Men
ago.
in Black 2, I just went to New York because I was like, free trip to New York. Yeah. I was actually remembering that trip the other day, and I was thinking how funny it was because you guys were trying, Stephanie and her boyfriend were trying to set me up with Wesley Snipes' stuntman. And what did they do? They told him where I was going to be all summer in New York.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm not going to say his name, but I felt so.
Well, you just said who the freaking dude was.
I don't think he's really listed a lot because Wesley
He did Blade.
I know, but Wesley did that thing that Will and Tom Cruise do,
Yeah, I
where
know, I know.
they don't like listing their.
Will
they-
listed Randy. What are you talking
but
about?
not as much as he should have.
He
in
did
other
it on
stuff.
every show. On
He
every
did?
movie. He did iRobot.
He actually
He
put
did
it-
Enemy of the State.
I know,
He was
but
in
did it?
everything.
But because
Yeah, he said Will Smith's
Okay.
stuntman Randolph Leroy. That's
Okay.
what he said.
because Tom Cruise does this thing where he's like,
Tom
tell
Cruise is-
everyone I don't have a stuntman and I'll pay you more money.
Yeah, that's what,
Hint, hint.
I tried to set you up with that dude too. Remember that? Tom Cruise's stuntman?
Oh, you did that, and I didn't like short guys at the time.
Oh, Jesus.
Apparently, it's fashionable now.
Oh, here we go. Nancy,
Okay.
just
So we're gonna go get ready. I can't believe they're still over there working.
they're getting paid by the hour. I can't
That's
wait to
true.
see how much that's going to be.
You'll never see the bill.
They got here.
You know what's funny
They
about
got
that?
here
Right
they-
now, my mom's laughing in her head because she's like, Stephanie, you'll
They're-
never see the bill.
They got here at 11 o'clock. It is almost 4 o'clock now. I get.
That's why I don't want to get off because I want to kill time.
Oh man, no,
You're just
Nancy,
walking
Nancy,
around my house annoying me.
Don't worry, I'm gonna start cooking.
Okay, so we're gonna go get our Halloween spectacular show ready for you, and it will be put out at midnight Pacific Standard Time. You don't want to miss it. We will be telling the most shocking,
What's wrong with
the
you?
most
You're scaring the
spooky,
crap out of me right now, man.
the most terrifying
Stories about batteries.
Meghan Markle
Yeah,
stories.
we gotta
Dun
find the.
dun dun.
Maybe the batteries will be. Hold on, let's check the batteries. We gotta see the batteries. If the batteries don't work, we can't do the show. I can't open it.
Who did Stephanie just out? Did you just out someone?
Wesley Snipes?
Why would you out Wesley Snipes?
I outed someone.
No. Why did they say you outed? Who'd she out? She better
Tom
not have outed
Cruise
anyone.
is outed.
Oh, that's not outing. Everyone knew that he had a no. It's an open secret. It was just funny that he thought
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Everyone
actually-
knows Tom
everyone
Cruise
knows he
has
has
a
a
freaking stuntman,
and he pays him to keep his mouth shut. Everyone knows
Everyone
that.
knows
It's
that.
an open secret.
He
We didn't out
Yeah,
anybody.
give me a freaking break.
Yeah, no one thinks that Tom Cruise is on the jumping out of planes and on a motorcycle.
Well, I think he does some of his stuff.
Oh, you named Randy. Everyone knows that she was
Randy Leroy, he's Will Smith's stuntman.
She
Randolph
was-
Leroy, everyone knows that.
Yeah, you can look him up. That we
My ex-boyfriend's name was Randy Leroy.
yeah, it's not a secret.
Everybody
Everybody
go
knew.
on my Facebook page.
Yeah,
Everything's
we got
out
all
there.
Our pictures.
All right, Megan's parody. Thanks.
And
hey,
then tomorrow, make sure you want to catch our live Halloween special where we will have our costumes on. We will be singing
wait, what?
because of
What
our
what-
costumes.
No, we're not singing, man. That song. We will screw
And-
it up, Nancy.
I will not screw it up. And not only that, we will be playing our favorite scenes from Friday the 13th, Part 6, and Nightmare on Elm Street, Part 4. And we will be asking you, who do you like more, Freddy or Jason? I'm a Freddy girl. She's a Michael Myers girl.
I've got some spooky stories too.
Yeah.
I'll add some of those.
So get ready for the live tomorrow. Wear a costume And we will see you then.
Thanks for hopping on here. This was one of our spontaneous lives, so we appreciate it. And I hope everyone's doing well with the Matthew Perry stuff, and hope everyone's checking in on their friends right now, calling them up, and just maybe talking to them for a little bit, texting them. Do whatever you can, because it's been a tough couple days.
Yeah, and let's not forget that we have Megan's Mole.
Follow her on Twitter.
Follow her on Twitter. Make sure you tell all your friends if they haven't subscribed to her on YouTube to subscribe to her, so we can get her up to 100,000 followers by
January 23rd. January 23rd.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like a movement.
She
It's a
did the
movement.
mash. She did the monster mash.
Okay, bye
The
guys.
monster
Love you.
mash.
We'll see you later.
It was